I have a question for you. Why did God make the 10 plagues? Why? What's the point? There's so many answers. But what do you think? I have one I wanted to focus on, and I think this is just a phenomenal idea. Okay. There's one opinion that says that God made the 10 plagues, which was a whole year of these crazy, wondrous things, changing the way nature works. Why? For the Egyptians to be so scared out of their minds that they would do tshuva, that they would change their ways and become good. Really? The Egyptians, who just enslaved the Jews for so many years, who tortured us, who did so many bad and cruel things to us, they were deserving of this year of God changing nature so that they could change their ways? Like, really? Why? Okay, it gets even better. Now, the reason for this that I heard is because when we came down to Egypt, right, Yaakov and all the children of Jacob, came down to Egypt, Yosef was in charge, okay? So we kind of, by default, we were coming out of the famine because Yosef was in charge. He helped us, and we lived in Egypt, and the Egyptians took care of us, right? Paro took care of us, whether he liked it or not, because we were Yosef's family. He took care of us. And for that gratitude that God has had towards Pharaoh, and the Egyptians, all of the plagues happened to give the Egyptians an opportunity to change their ways. Whoa. Okay, what are the practical implications of this? I can think of two. I'd love to hear what you could think of. What I was thinking was, one is that if someone does something for me, something nice, even if it's not like so nice, or even if it's not even what they wanted to be doing and they're backed into a corner and doing it anyways, to have gratitude for it, to recognize it, to acknowledge it, to make a big deal out of it, and to feel gratitude for what they're doing. The second idea is, I was thinking, is that if the Egyptians weren't so far from all the evil they did, if they hadn't gone off the deep end yet, that God still wanted them to change their ways and still cared about them, how much more so about each one of us, right? We all make mistakes. We do things that, if we could do it over, we'd do it differently. But no one is too far. God cares. He cares deeply about each one of us. So much, right? If he cared about the Egyptians, then he must care about us also. Love to hear your thoughts on this. Have a great Shabbos.